I'm Darren Till, welcome to my gym.
Why do UFC fighters suck at boxing? That's a question aimed at mixed martial artists, especially after Jake Paul's wins against Ben Askren and Tyron Woodley. Well, Darren Till invited Mel Sport Boxing to his gym in Liverpool, where he proved the doubters wrong. This is Welcome to My Gym.
I'm skipping, I'm warming up for me sparring today. We're going to do, hopefully get 6 or 8 rounds out. So I'm just going to warm up for 10 minutes on the skipping rope, and then I'm going to do some shadow boxing. And then I'll do my rounds, and then I'll probably finish on some pads, more skipping, some abs today. That'll be 2 hours then. I'm outspoken and obviously stuff like that, but I'm very humble in the terms of I'm always willing to learn, no matter whoever it's off, you know, if it's off a beginner, an amateur, or as I say, one of the veterans in here. So that, you know, it's been good for me.
He's challenging for English titles and do more than enough, so I think he's getting the rewards now of his dedication for the last 2 years. It's very tough to go from a world-class MMA fighter in the UFC to then tie your hands at boxing.
Why have you bandaged your hands like that? I thought you bandaged them. You're having a bare knuckle after you use it, don't you?
Yeah. No, it's just, No, it's just, No, it's just, that's why I couldn't do it, because I can't break my hands.
Okay.
No, these are just for me, this piece.
Yeah, lads, go
No.
bandages.
I'm up for it, like. Time in, boys. Let's see how it goes. So, that's better. See that distance that in the half a step. There, step into the space, keep that distance. There we go, look where we are now. Come on, let's get you. Beautiful shot. Where's the right hook for me? As a 2. Let's concentrate on it. That. We can get you off clean. It's beautiful work. Keep it like that. Come into the wrestling match. Even your jab, Sham. Bang. Don't jab and then fall in top of them with the left hand. Boom. When the jab lands, boom. Just send it straight. Don't have to fall in on top of them. Okay? You come back. You come to reach. Look, half a step and check because you've got. People are quick to forget. You have a win, everyone's back on your wagon. You have a loss, everyone jumps off the wagon. And look, I don't take no hard feelings with that. You know, that's just a part of life. That's just, you can't take it to heart. You know, obviously we're in a generation of social media as well, where it's all, you know, it's all social media based in it. So you've got to sort of dive in and be one of them guys. But you know, for me, I coming up, for me, I lived in the favelas of Brazil for 4 years. Like, I was fighting absolute killers, like from the start of my career. You know, this has never been a joke for me. I've always put in hard.
I know what you're doing, bro. Why looking like good? To Kessler in that fight in Denmark, it was a close fight. I just lost. It was the first loss, and I thought I'm not losing to Salmon again. Remember Captain Brain jumping in the ring, shaking around like that. That's good. Little feint. Finish with the
Hey guys, welcome to DAZN Official Uncut Carl Froch vs Darren Till Episode 1. And this is where the real build-up begins. Carl Froch looks calm and fully in control, like a man who knows exactly what's coming, while Darren Till still has a lot to prove at this level.
I think he's getting the rewards now of his dedication for the last 2 years. It's very tough to go from a world-class
fan and stuff like that, and people, I think they're quick to forget if you have 1 loss or 2 stuff here. But at the end of the day, you know, if you go through my whole MMA career, starting from when I started in Liverpool to Brazil to obviously to the highest leagues, nobody outside of the top 5 in the UFC's ever been able to beat me. So I'm unbeaten in terms of, like, I've fought the highest level of MMA competition there is to fight. You can't get no higher than the caliber I've fought. Like, obviously my last fight in the UFC was against Dricus du Plessis. He's the current champ, he's beaten everyone. He's knocking them all out, and to be honest with you, my last fight with him, you know, he couldn't touch me on the feet.
Last 20, last 20.
Yes!
10 10 to go, 10 to go.
This is pure Carl Froch energy, raw, unfiltered and unapologetic. He's not just talking, he genuinely means every word, and that's what separates him from Darren. Till this is a real fighting man mentality, not hype, not talk, just someone who lives for the fight and thrives in it.
I'll fight him, because I'm a fighting man. Any man born from his mother, I'll fight him. Over 50 years old, on the hard road, in the ring, in the pub, in the back of a gypsy caravan site. You're not a fighting man, because I'll have a fight with you. I'll fight you for a fight.
Carl Froch isn't holding back one bit. This is brutal honesty from a seasoned pro. He's breaking Darren till down from a boxing standpoint, and making it sound like a mismatch. Already the confidence from Froch is on another level, and it's hard to ignore.
Easy money. The old Bunsen burner. I'm thinking to myself, hang on a minute. They're giving money away here with these fights because Darren Till's absolutely fucking useless. I'm not being funny. Listen, I'm talking about professional boxing level. At the level he's at, he's done all right. He's got decent balance, throws a decent backhand from the southpaw stance. But let's be honest.
Darren Till is fired up, and you can feel the frustration in his voice. He's trying to prove a point and silence the critics claiming he's back to his best and more dangerous than ever. But now all eyes are on whether he can actually back this up when it matters most.
He's a fucking 30, 40-year-old man, can't punch for save his life. He wants calm, he wants to face off calm. I ain't happening while I'm around, mate. Do you know what I mean? People have been chatting shit for years, saying, oh, the gorilla, this and that. I'm in the best shape of my life. It's like welterweight Darren's back, and I got vengeance, mate. This is Luke, former UFC middleweight world champion.
Now this is where things get serious inside the camp. Carl Froch looks sharp, focused, and completely locked in. Every movement looks calculated and controlled. This is not just training, this is preparation at a high level, and it shows the mindset he's bringing into this fight.
Don't get lazy with that jab. Don't get lazy, you miss it. You miss it. You miss it. Come on. Breathe, breathe.
This kind of work tells you everything you need to know. Carl Froch is pushing through brutal conditioning and building that engine again. It's not flashy, but it's necessary, and it shows he's taking this seriously, while others might underestimate what's coming.
Last one now. You got this one. Straight up. So, nice, mate. Good set, good set.
When you've got insights like this being thrown around, it only builds the narrative further. The game plan sounds simple but effective, and it highlights the gap in experience. This is where real boxing IQ could become the difference on fight night.
So bigger, heavier, potentially, probably not stronger than me. I'm a machine.
Yeah.
I'm like genetically gifted and all that.
And it only takes one punch. And they're not good defensive fighters anyway. They go for the okey doke. You know what that means?
Yeah.
Give him one of those.
Give him a little feint.
Yeah.
Couple of feints, good foot movement, walk him into a shot.
Yeah.
Probably dominate him with a jab.
They don't know about body shots either.
So what are you thinking? Easy work for the Cobra?
Easy work for the Cobra. Can I be your coach, please?
Jump in the corner, man. Easy money for the Lewis machine.
Yeah. I want to be his coach.
Let's have a team,
all right,
man.
just go out there and knock him out.
Johnny Nelson is basically saying if Carl Froch fully commits, then this could be one-sided. He believes the ability is still there, but questions whether he actually goes through with it, and that doubt is what keeps this fight interesting going forward.
But if Carl did do it, I think Carl would smash him. But I just don't think he will do it, because he's got that memory, he's got that something about him, that he's at an age where he's still physically fit enough and strong enough if he commits himself to the prep.
Ade Oladipo points out just how intimidating Carl Froch is. Even after years out of the ring, he still carries that aura of danger and experience. MMA fighters might be tough, but Carl's timing, precision, and mental toughness from years at the top give him a huge edge. People forget the difference between street toughness and professional boxing IQ, and that gap could be decisive when he faces someone like Darren Till.
And he's scary. He's a scary, intimidating man. I don't know if it's a Liverpudlian accent or knowing that he could take this to the ground and finish you that way. I feel like these MMA guys are scary because they know they are the toughest guys on the street, right? It's not just, back in the day, the baddest man on the planet was the boxer. It's not that anymore, is it? I don't know who they're going to find to fight him.
Carl Froch?
I mean, there was a bit of a fight him.
Do you not think?
Well, Carl's not fought for 11 years. I know he still looks great and he hits the bag, but no one's hit him with small gloves for 11 years.
Dominic Ingley is showing the respect Carl Froch commands in boxing circles. This isn't just hype, it's genuine admiration from people who've seen him in action and worked with his team. Carl's discipline, attention to detail, and ability to connect with fellow fighters underline why he's so dangerous in the ring. Even after a long break, his legacy speaks volumes, and opponents can't ignore it.
And not only did I see him box, I had people sparring him, I had sparring partners for him. You know, when he boxed for Mick Hennessy, we sat down and talked a lot when we were over in America and places, and you know, he was a big Naz fan, and he's a big fan of my dad. And I always remember one fight he had, Junior Witter boxing in America, and we're coming back. And he was sat in the airport with us for a good 1 or 2 hours talking about boxing and everything like that. So, you know, from that point of view, you know, I've got a lot of respect for.
Liam Smith points out that Carl Froch still has that spark in the ring. He may be older, but his fighting instincts haven't dulled. This is a challenge for Darren, who might underestimate that experienced Carl knows how to pace himself, find weaknesses, and exploit openings. His ability to read opponents after years at the top could make this a nightmare matchup, and it's exactly what fans love about a seasoned pro coming back.
I think Carl Froch is an unbelievable fighter. Danton knows that. Carl Froch is an older version of himself now, been out the ring a long time. Whether he wants to fight again is a different story, but look, I would love to see it now. Yeah, honestly, it's a no-brainer, to be honest with you.
Duke McKenzie is highlighting that Carl Froch thrives on real stakes. He's not just showing up for fun, he's motivated by challenge and purpose. This is why Darren faces more than a physical threat. Carl's mindset, experience, and understanding of what it takes to finish a fight professionally make him far more dangerous than someone relying only on athletic ability. It's about hunger and knowing when to strike, and that's Froch to perfection.
And then there's Froch, who's been paid to fight. He's used to getting money for knocking guys out. I'm sure if they put enough knocks in front of Carl Froch, in front of Carl Froch, then he might rise to it. But he ain't going to rise to it if there's no money on the table, if there's no end goal. If you want to punch up, you can go out in the street and have that any day of the week.
George Groves is basically saying that while Carl Froch still looks sharp and has the skills, there's uncertainty over his true desire to return to battle. Groves believes Froch knows how to take a punch and still has the ability to perform, but hints that the mental willpower might be the deciding factor. Darren needs to keep that in mind, because the fight isn't just physical, it's a test of commitment and hunger.
Froch versus Till. I don't know, man. He's 48 years old now, Froch. You know, he looks good when he takes a picture, you know, with a moody light in after a few abs and that. But Darren Till, he's still fighting, isn't he? He still knows what it's like to get punched in the teeth. It's been a while since Froch's been punched in the teeth. So I think he does well. I think it sells. If he wants to do it, he should do it. But I got a feeling Froch don't want it. I don't think Froch wants it. I think he says he wants it, but when it comes down to it, you know.
The stakes could not be higher in this Carl Froch versus Darren Till showdown. Every clip we've seen from training camp screams intensity and preparation. Froch has the experience, the precision, and the mental toughness that comes from years at the top of the sport, while Darren Till brings youth power and a desire to prove himself against one of the greats. If Froch wins this fight, it will cement his legacy even further, proving that age is no barrier when skill and strategy are combined. On the other hand, if Darren Till shocks the world, it would be a statement victory that nobody saw coming, and it would instantly put him in the conversation as a serious force in the division. Mentally, Froch has the advantage. He knows how to control the tempo and adapt to his opponent. Till will need to be faster, smarter, and more composed than ever. Fans will be watching every punch, every feint, every move as the tension builds in the lead up to fight night. Who wants it more? Who has the hunger? Who will impose their will? This is what makes boxing so unpredictable and thrilling. Don't just watch the build-up, join the debate in the comments, and tell us who you think will walk away victorious in this epic encounter.